And it is now time for our final matchup of tonight.
The following triple threat match is
we all know it's for the World Heavyweight Championship.
For the World Heavyweight Championship.
As we found out earlier on tonight, we've added a new contestant in this matchup, making it a triple threat match. Coming out first is the person who won the All or Nothing Royal Rumble match. And that man's name is Niko Bellic. He headlined in the very first Fight for Glory. He faced off against Dr. Doom but lost. But here tonight he's going to try his best and make up for that loss back at Fight for Glory 1. Have to face off against two other people, and this man was just added just here tonight. In the King of the Hill Battle Royal, he faced off against 5 other men, and he beat all of them. I wouldn't say single-handedly, but at the end there, he pretty much dominated. And this is the angry video games nerd's dream. His dream was to headline Fight for Glory 3. His dream was to win the World Heavyweight Championship. But throughout the year, he has been through many losses. He even trained for a couple months so he could win the All or Nothing Royal Rumble. But of course, Niko Bellic eliminated him at the end. But here tonight, he finally gets his chance. And hopefully he's able to win the World Heavyweight Championship. But it won't be an easy task, especially with this man right here. This man headlined last year's Fight for Glory. He faced off against a man known as Hercules. And he beat him. He beat him in a Hell in a Cell match. Sylar has held this title for the whole year so far. But tonight will be definitely a tough task to hold on to that title belt. He's not facing off against one person, he's facing off against 2 others. And this is what it's all about, the RCWE World Heavyweight Championship. Biggest prize in RCWE. And our main event is on its way. Oh, and we get things started off with both both the Nerd and Sylar both heading towards Niko, and Niko's just telling him to bring it on. He starts attacking the Nerd. Of course he'd go after the Nerd. He wouldn't dare try to hit Sylar. And Sylar slams him down onto the mat. And then a powerful cross chop right to the chest, and here comes the Nerd. The Nerd picks him up, and with a slam right to the mat. Basically, both Sylar and the Nerd are both double teaming Niko. Both of them trying to hurt Niko so he won't be too much of a factor in this matchup. Well, and as Sylar was taunting, Nerd takes advantage of that. Smart move. Niko is up, but he obviously doesn't... Obviously, after that double team, I don't think he wants to get back in the ring right away. The Nerd is up and punches down Sylar. And then punches him down again, but Sylar keeps getting back up. The Nerd, oh, I thought he was going to go for the game breaker there. Sylar back up, punches him in the face, knocking him back, and then a punch right to the gut. And Niko's still on the outside. Wait a sec. They're going for it. Going for the F-bomb. And Niko taking advantage of that. Getting back in the ring. I don't know how he could see that. I mean, he was facing away from the whole match. Maybe he's trying to pretend that he was dazed and confused. Well, the Nerd has Niko and Irish whips him. And then runs right into him. Nerd goes to the top rope. Gets him with an elbow. Oh, but Nerd looks a little bit hurt. And Sylar takes advantage of that. Grabs him by the throat. Picks him up. And slams him down with a choke slam. Niko going for a DDT onto Sylar. Oh, and Niko gets in behind the Nerd. Nerd trying to take a cheap shot. Now Niko in behind Sylar. Wait a sec. Both of those were I believe, the Liberty City Hangover. And he's not even there. He's going for a cover now. Oh, and Sylar breaks up the count. He gave the Liberty City Hangover to both the Nerd and Sylar. I didn't even realize that. Oh, and Sylar getting the Nerd into that maneuver that Sylar won the title last year this way, and Niko breaking up the submission hold, gets in a cheap shot onto the Nerd. Oh, the Nerd now has Niko, picks him up for a suplex. Sylar Irish rips the Nerd into the ropes. Nerd reverses it and gets him into a DDT. And the Nerd using the ropes to get a knee onto the face of Niko. Using the ropes as leverage, and now Sylar attacking Niko, but Nerd. Oh, Sylar getting that elbow right to the face of the Nerd and punches the heck out of Niko. Wait a sec. Game breaker onto Sylar. Game breaker onto Sylar. He's going for the cover, but he's too close to the ropes, and even then, Niko would have just broken up the count. And the Nerd once again in the dominant position. Niko's back up, but it has his back turned. Oh, Sylar getting back up, but Niko just right there and gets him into a... And the Nerd drop kicks Niko, takes him down. Now he grapples up with Sylar, getting him into the F-bomb, but Sylar reverses it. Niko taking several shots after that failed. And a double team by Niko and Sylar. very rare double team indeed. Obviously realizing the Nerd is a threat in this matchup. Back up, taking out on Sylar, and Niko with going for the cover, and trying to take advantage of that power slam after the Nerd Irish whipped him into. He was gonna Irish whip him into the ropes. Several punches right to the face. Niko showing why he's such a brawler in these matchups. Sylar, cross chop, powerful cross chop right to the chest. And Sylar going for it. Going for the Heroes Massacre. Dragging him to the middle. Going for the cover. The Nerd is a little tired out, but he breaks up the count. Sylar has the armbar onto the Nerd. It's like a double team onto Niko. Gets him behind Niko and going for a submission hold, but Sylar takes out the referee, stopping it. And Sylar picks him up, but with Nerd reverses it into a DDT. And now the Nerd has Sylar going for it. Going for the F-bomb! He hits with the F-bomb. Niko trying to take him out quickly. With a DDT! All while Sylar is still down. Throws him to the outside. He goes for a cover, but he's too close to the ropes. A horrible mistake by Niko. He could have won this matchup, but he was but Sylar was just too close to the ropes. He was able to get his foot onto him. And it's like Niko with the Liberty City hangover. Now Nerd is trying to take out Niko. It's like the Nerd going for another F-bomb onto Sylar, adding his own finishing move to it. But no, he's not through yet. He's going to. Wait a sec, Niko reverses the F-bomb. Niko gets in the Russian leg sweep. Sylar is still down. There's a Liberty City hangover to add further damage to Sylar. Wait a sec. The Liberty City struggle. Well, the Nerd tap out. I mean, Sylar's still knocked down. Sylar's got to get back up. He's getting back up. He's slowly getting over, and Nerd taps! The Nerd taps! And we have a new World Heavyweight Champion! Holy crap! Niko steals this one! Sylar was unable to get to break up the submission hold. And Niko has won the World Heavyweight Championship. The Nerd's dream has been crushed. Sylar has lost the title, and Niko has stolen this title. This is Zyron13 saying, we'll see you next year for RCWE.